What is the fastest you have ever seen a new coworker get fired? Heard this from a manager I worked with when I worked in fast food. There was this one kid who didn't show up for work. He ditched work often, so the manager called around, couldn't get anyone to fill in his shift, so she had to fill it for him. A few hours into his shift, the dude ditching shows up, with his friends, and orders food from that manager. She fired him on the spot. Congratulations, you've been promoted to a customer. Not sure if it counts as being fired, but a guy in our basic training threatened a drill sergeant with a bayonet. No idea what happened after he went to the hospital, but I didn't see him again. I choose to believe that the DS yelled at him with extreme dedication until he needed medical assistance. That is an excellent way to phrase that. You don't tell me what to do, you're a woman. To his trainer. Lasted until management came in that morning and heard about it. I heard a guy say that in his job interview. He was quite desperate for a job. The interviewer was the general manager, and she just got up and left him sitting there. He sat there for a bit before he came to ask what was going on, and she said that she's the GM, and if he won't listen to women there's no point in her saying anything else. New guy started on Monday and was gone by Friday. The guy hit some racking in the warehouse with the forklift, boss saw him do it, and the guy decided to lie about it when asked if he knew what happened. We'll get someone to clean that up. We the ones that gotta clean it up. First day of work, he walks in, says what the F is up dumbass to the guy that parked next to, didn't touch, his new Camaro he bought since he got hired. The guy was the CEO of the company I used to work for, on visit to our branch. Literally 10 minutes into his shift he was signing release papers. I want to see the interest rate for a first day of work loan. Go check out any dealer near a military base. Press the like button. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for future notification. I work construction. We had 2 new hires that were friends starting the same day. Boss told one take a coffee order and come back. Took everyone's money and said he needed his friend to go with him cause it was a big order. They never came back. They quit a construction job to steal, and split, the cash from a few coffee orders. I imagine if they had stayed and worked a full day they would have earned more than that. Yeah, but it's hard work. Guy got hired, while going through orientation realized that his Exgf worked there too, turned around and walked right out the front door. My man. Looking good. Baker Street starts playing. This was a while ago at my old job. New guy gets hired as a busboy. He was super annoying and tried to insert himself into everyone's conversation whether they wanted him there or not. It only took a couple of hours for the whole restaurant to hate him. I was working the bar and he kept eating the bar fruit. I personally didn't care but the manager did. Manager comes over and tells him to stop eating the fruit. He looks the manager in the eye and eats another piece of fruit. Manager says really, followed by "Come with me to the office." New guy promptly replies with "All right man, calm down. I can tell you got that big DK energy for a good reason," followed with cliché wink and nudge from his elbow. In front of me and like 4 other employees. I wanted to slam my face into the ice bin, it was so cringy to witness. He promptly walked out the front door 10 minutes later without his uniform on anymore. The worst thing about it was the manager was an insanely laid-back guy. Hell, the whole restaurant was insanely laid back. You really had to try hard to get fired from this place. Had he not thrown in that big DK line, I'm almost positive he would have just gotten a slap on the wrist and kept the job. Press the like button. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for future notification. Worked in a grocery store for a while. New guy took a lobster out of the tank and removed the elastic bands on its claws, then proceeded to put it back in the tank. The thing murdered all the other lobsters in the tank. I was halfway expecting a theft attempt by putting said live and free lobster down his pants. I thought he was gonna chase co-workers with it. A 19-year-old kid got hired to work the seafood counter. See him twice and then never again. Asked a co-worker what happened. He had closed seafood one night and was walking out of the store and the 5 pounds of crab legs he'd stuffed down the back of his pants fell out in front of the closing manager. Edit, it was at a Publix. No, it was not Jameis Winston. Did this young man happen to win the Heisman Trophy? He was intercepted by the closing manager, so yeah, it was probably him. Co-worker quit his job, great pay, great benefits to work in a radio repair place. I mean, gotta do what you love, and he was also a big radio enthusiast. Got fired the first day on the job for stealing parts for his own radios at home. Took him over a year to get back with us. Surprised they rehired him. He then got fired for being a security risk about a year or so later. Christ, he could have just asked if he could rummage through the e-waste bins. Most places are fine with that shit growing legs. New director starts, at lunchtime goes to cafeteria, pays for the first salad plate, by weight, then goes back twice for refills without paying. Cafeteria has cameras, cafeteria manager talks to the partner in charge. New director fired before the end of day. Director. I would assume a director level position would be paid enough to buy his own lunch salad. You'd be amazed how many financially well-off people are also immoral cheapskates even for petty things. Friend of mine's uncle owns a multi-million-dollar business and brags about how he cheats the self-checkout at grocery stores. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.